NIO with 2,000 insurance registrations for the week of January 15th through the 21st. And I've got the playlist pulled up. Let's start there. NIO's going in the wrong direction. They started with 3,000 the first week of January in this month and then dropped to 1,700 and now at 2,000. The big drop off compared to last month, for example. But of course, the end of the month is typically when NIO does better. We get the bigger numbers. So let's see how they finish the month. But even by NIO standards and what they're hoping to be doing in this year of 2024, this is subpar. These are subpar numbers. So, let's call it what it is. And I'm curious what others are thinking. I have a couple of thoughts on why this may be going on. More on that in a second. But let's get into the breakdown of the models. The ES6 continues to be the best seller, followed by the next two, both the ET5 models, and then the EC6, just like last week, is still sort of in the number 4th place as far as the models and sales go for NIO. So that's consistent, at least from last week. But this drop off again, this was hopefully where the new baseline was going to be, but not the case, at least to start the year in 2024. How about this? This is what stood out to me the last couple of weeks. This one right here, NIO. This is Huawei. Huawei's the phone maker, and I wondered how well their vehicles would be embraced and adopted in China once they came out with them. And obviously, they're taking some of the sales. And so let's see how this develops. But last week, they were in the top spot. This week, they're in the number 2. Obviously, over 7,000 of those, just like Li Auto, both are EREVs. They're the extended range. So essentially, hybrids, and those are obviously selling well. They're doing well. I really think NIO needs to get their sales personnel trained and out and get those sales up. This is for the full year in 2023. I wanted to talk briefly about it because this is ICE and NEV. The NEV, new energy vehicle, this is the direction China's going in the future. It will be all NEVs. And more on that in a second, because it's still a lot earlier than maybe what people are realizing. But it was nice to see that NIO for the full year of 2023 at least placed in these price ranges, even compared to the ICE. So the conventional, like your BMW, Mercedes, Audi, those obviously are dominating those price ranges. So that's where NIO wants to take market segment in the future. Here is a very relevant piece in the bigger picture overview. The NEV, the new energy vehicle penetration rate in 2023 reached 31.6%, meaning almost 70% of sales are still going to companies like BMW, Mercedes, and Audi, and they're not pure battery electric vehicles. So NIO still has a big piece of the market they can go after, but at the same time, there is more competition, as we're seeing on the kind of weekly data as we get it. So we'll keep tracking it, and I will be back with more content before we know it, but I want to get this thing up and out. So have a great day. Drop it in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Xie xie. We'll see y'all again very soon.